Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to write hane, one of the three basic brush techniques in writing kanji, Tome, Harai, and Hane. In the previous video, I explained how to write Tome and Harai, so please check that out from the link in the description box. Let's focus on how to write hane. There are four main types of hane, but in reality there are even more variations. First, I'll show you how to flick to the right, then how to flick to the left, and then how to make a slight curve before flicking. Once you master these forms of hane, your kanji will look much more beautiful. So let's work on mastering them together. Let's get started. First is the rightward flick. As I mentioned in the video about Tome, begin at a 45-degree angle, press firmly with your index finger, pause briefly, and then flick to the right. This part should form roughly a 45-degree angle. Just like in the Harai, you will use this 45 degrees angle a lot, so keep it in mind as you write. Let me show you again. Enter at the 45-degree angle, press with your index finger, write straight, pause briefly, then flick to the right. If you press a little with your thumb as you flick, it's easier to control. Start at 45 degrees, then slightly shift direction. Press down straight with your index finger, pause and flick with your thumb. Like this. Pretty simple, right? Just a gentle push with your thumb. That's the trick. Now let's write a kanji that uses this technique. Do you know this kanji? It's the kanji for nagai. Here's where the hane is used, and this flick is about 45 degrees. A tip for writing nagai beautifully is to keep the width here even. The bottom part is especially important. This shape appears a lot in kanji. Start with a straight stroke, then flick to the right, then flick toward the next stroke. Then from there, sweep toward the next stroke again. Pause, then perform a rightward harai. This stroke is explained in the video on harai, so please check that too. Try to keep all the strokes lined up along an invisible straight line. Let's do it again. Write straight, flick using your thumb at 45 degrees towards the next stroke, then sweep toward the next stroke. Pause, then sweep rightward. When doing a harai or hane, always aim for the next stroke. That makes the flow of the character smoother. Write straight, flick with your thumb at 45 degrees, and aim for the next line. Then again aim for the next line. Pause and perform a rightward sweep. When flicking, be sure to pause before the flick. It's easier to control when you stop briefly. That's the rightward hane. Now let's look at another example. Do you know this kanji? It's 食、食べる。Let's write it. Start straight, flick at the 45-degree angle, aim for the next stroke, pause, then sweep to the right. To make it look neat, try aligning this part with the upper stroke. The same goes for nagai. If you align these lines, you can write it in good balance. So while writing, it's important to pay attention to the overall balance. You can see these parts are aligned here. Let's avoid writing like this. These lines aren't aligned. Try to align them as much as possible. That will help you write more beautifully. This is the rightward hane. Next, the leftward hane. Just like before, write straight, then flick to the left. If you are right-handed, use your middle finger to push when flicking left. Press with your index finger while writing straight, then use your middle finger to flick. Pom, pom. Try to mention about a 45-degree angle here too. This one turned out a bit too sharp. Now let's try a kanji that uses this stroke. Do you know this kanji? It's yen, the Japanese currency. When you write this nicely within a square, divide it in half and write the lower part slightly wider than the top for good balance. Practicing it in a larger size helps too. Once you reach this part, press with your right middle finger and flick. Try to keep this high consistent. Let's write it again. Use your index finger to press and write straight. Use your thumb for horizontal lines. Pause. Press again with your index finger. Pause. Then flick with your middle finger. Also, flick toward the direction of the next stroke. This is how you write M. Let's look at one more kanji. Do you know this kanji? It's iku. Many people write it like this. Or like this. But instead, try aligning this part at 45 degrees. This radical is called gyoninben. We'll cover radicals in another video, so stay tuned. Write straight, pause, and push with your middle finger. This gives about a 45-degree angle. Roughly. When you flick at that angle, the character looks more beautiful. That's the leftward hane. use your middle finger to flick. For rightward flicks, use your thumb. If you are left-handed, it's the opposite. Use your middle finger for rightward flicks, and your thumb for leftward flicks. Next is a curved hane. This one also flicks to the right. Instead of a straight line, you curve slightly, pause and flick. Don't go straight up. Curve. Inward slightly. That's because the hane should lead into the next stroke. Let's look at an example. Do you know this kanji? It's ki. Pause, curve, and flick toward the next stroke. Like this. When you write this hane, try making it a bit longer. That will make it look more stylish. Rather than keeping it the same length, extend it just a bit for a more elegant look. When you write it, don't curve too early. Write straight, pause, then curve and flick. That looks better. Straight first, then curve slightly and flick. Let's look at another kanji. Do you know this kanji? It's tamesu. This part here is the same. The radical is gonben. We'll go over it in another video too. When writing this part, don't curve too soon. Write straight, then curve, then flick toward the next stroke. And place a dot. Let me write just this part. It becomes the kanji shiki. Write straight, curve, pause, flick, then place a dot. Let's do it again. Use your thumb for the horizontal stroke. Write straight, then curve, pause, flick, and dot. Like this. Don't write it like this. When flicking, aim toward the next stroke. Now let's do a leftward curved hane. This one curves slightly and flicks upward. This angle is also about 45 degrees. You'll see this 45-degree angle often. For example, do you know this kanji? It's ko. Many people write it like this. but it looks more elegant if you don't make this part too rounded. Imagine this is the center line. Curve slightly, stop, and flick upward at 45 degrees, aiming toward the next stroke. Again, use your middle finger to push. Then write the horizontal stroke. Let's do it again. Curve slightly, stop, flick with the middle finger, then write the horizontal line. Another kanji. Do you know this kanji? It's te. This kanji is also uses this kind of hane. Let's write it. This short sweep was explained in the previous video, so please check it out. From the center, curve slightly, pause, and flick upward with your middle finger. Like this. Again. From the center, slightly curved, pause, flick with your middle finger. Make sure not to curve too much or flick too sharply upward. Pay attention to both the curve and the flick angles. These are the 4 basic hane styles. Here's a bonus. There's also a hane that curves and then flicks straight upward. This is very common, like in the kanji saki. We curve and flick straight up. Let's write it. Pause, curve slightly, then flick straight up. Make this long. Many people write this too short, but it looks better longer. Another kanji. Do you know this kanji? It's miru. This also uses a sweep, explained in the previous video, so check it out. Pause, write long, then flick upward. Pause again, curve slightly, then finish. And one more, the kanji for 9. Start, pause, curve slightly, and flick straight up. If it's short or not curved well, it looks completely different. So please remember this one. Also, the kanji kokoro, heart, which is in my name, includes hane. It's used in many kanji-related emotions. like 悲しい、思う、and 恋。I might create a short video on how to write 心 one day. In 心, the curve and flick are very important. Write slightly to the left. Slightly curve. Pause, then flick toward the next stroke. If it's too straight, it doesn't look right. We'll go over 心 in another video. Now let's review. First, write the word 羽. Write straight, pause, flick to the right. Oh, it's a little shaky. Stop once before the flick. Flick at a 45-degree angle, aiming toward the next stroke. For example, this part. Please watch closely. Next, leftward hane. Write straight, pause, flick using your middle finger. About 45 degrees. Aiming toward the next stroke. Next, curved hane. Start straight, then curve and flick. Not straight up. Flick slightly inward. Not straight up. Flick slightly inward. Be careful not to make the angle too sharp. Lastly, leftward curved hane. From the center, curve slightly, pause, flick upward at 45 degrees. Avoid making it too round. From the center line, make a slight curve, stop once and flick up with the middle finger. And for the bonus, long curved stroke. Then flick straight up. Sorry, I messed up a little. Try to write this stroke long. This usually comes at the end of the kanji. That's all the basics. How was it? It may seem a little difficult, but if you have practiced it, please review the harai and hane sections again. Thank you for watching. And here's a final bonus. Let's write the kanji water shown in the thumbnail. This is a summary of the 3 basic techniques we learned. Start at 45 degrees. Change direction. Press with your index finger. Write straight. Pause, then flick with your middle finger at 45 degrees. If you are left-handed, use thumb instead. Always flick toward the next stroke. Enter and again at 45 degrees, slightly upward, change direction, then sweep at 45 degrees. Then from here, start a short sweep from the left to right, then sweep leftward. Next, write the final stroke. Pause, then rightward sweep. Let's write it again. 45-degree entry, change direction, right straight, pause, click with middle finger, enter at 45 degrees again, right upward, change direction, sweep, short leftward sweep, and the final rightward sweep. See how different it looks? This way of writing creates a beautiful shape. Even with pen, treat each stroke carefully, like you would with a brush. That helps express care in your writing and in your words. This applies to Hiragana too. For example, many people write ki like this. And while that's fine, remember that ki comes from a kanji. So try writing the horizontal line upward, then flick cleanly and finish. That one little detail changes everything. These three techniques are very important, so I hope you take time to practice them. Even a little progress makes writing more fun. There's no need to rush. Write at a pace that feels comfortable to you. By the way, I think this red mark shows the part that both the kanji and the hiragana have in common. You can see that both have a clear harai stroke here. I'd be very happy if you enjoy writing it. Thanks again for watching.